What if the stars weren't watching, but remembering? In a city where silence sings, every shadow holds a story. This is not Earth, but it feels like home. Somewhere between galaxies and dreams, she waits. You've never seen the sky like this before? Glowing star love visual poetry? Like and subscribe for more stories from the City of Stars. Dizzy tap the bell to never miss an episode in this celestial series. Outgoing mail share this with a dreamer who believes in magic beyond the moon. Memo drop a Milky Way in the comments if the glow whispered to you too.
Ilari stood at the edge of the world, or at least it felt like it. The astral dunes stretched before them, an endless expanse of shimmering sand. The sand wasn't like any Ilari had known before. It sparkled with an internal light. Each grain hummed with an energy that vibrated up through their feet. Under their ribs, Ilari felt a resonating echo, a silent call. The air itself shimmered. It was as if the desert breathed with a life older than time. Above, the sky wasn't a sky at all. It was a tapestry of swirling colors. Nebulas blazed with impossible hues. Distant stars sang a silent song. Ilari felt very small, and yet, strangely, also a part of something vast and unknowable. They closed their eyes, drawing a deep breath. The air tasted of starlight and ozone. The hum under their ribs intensified. A wordless understanding bloomed in Ilari's mind. This was a beginning. This was a journey. Ilari opened their eyes and began to walk. Each step was sure. Each step was filled with a growing sense of purpose. The City of Stars awaited. The city rose from the desert like a whispered promise. Towers of pure moonlight pierced the swirling sky. Bridges woven from starlight arched between them. A soft, ethereal glow emanated from within, beckoning Ilari closer. Ilari had heard whispers of this city, legends passed down through generations, tales of a place built from dreams and stardust, a place where whispers held power and the very air hummed with magic. As they drew nearer, details emerged from the glow, delicate spires adorned with constellations, balconies that shimmered with captured starlight. It was a city unlike any other, a testament to the boundless possibilities of imagination. A sense of awe washed over Ilari. This was a place of wonder, a place of magic, a place where anything felt possible. The closer Ilari came to the city, the more alive it seemed to become. The starlight that formed its walls pulsed gently. The bridges of stardust rippled and flowed like living things. It was as if the city itself were breathing, inhaling starlight and exhaling dreams. As they reached the city's edge, Ilari paused. Before them lay an entrance unlike any they had ever seen. It wasn't a gate, not in the traditional sense. The starlight seemed to part, to flow around them, creating an opening that pulsed with a life of its own. Hesitantly, Ilari reached out a hand. Their fingers brushed against the shimmering surface. A jolt of energy shot through them, not painful, but startling. Ilari took a deep breath and stepped forward. The city embraced them. The city welcomed Ilari not with open arms, but with a symphony of emotions. The starlight around them swirled and shifted, reflecting a kaleidoscope of feelings. Joy, sorrow, hope, despair. Each emotion a whisper, a memory etched into the very fabric of the city. Ilari realized then that the City of Stars wasn't just built from starlight. It was built from stories, from the hopes and dreams, the triumphs and heartbreaks of countless souls. And as they walked the streets, they could feel those stories swirling around them, whispering secrets on the celestial wind. The city reacted to Ilari's presence in a way that was both exhilarating and unnerving. Images flickered in the starlight, glimpses of moments half remembered, half forgotten, faces, places, emotions, all swirling around them in a dizzying, dreamlike dance. It was as if the city itself was trying to understand Ilari, to unravel the threads of their past and weave them into its own ever-evolving tapestry. Section 5. Ascent. In the heart of the city of stars stood the tallest of the moonbeam, towers. It pulsed with a light that drew Ilari inexorably towards it. They knew, without knowing how, that this was their destination. The ascent was a journey in itself. As Ilari climbed, each level of the tower revealed different versions of themselves, reflections of paths not taken, choices made and unmade. On one level, they saw themselves as a renowned artist, their creations shimmering with captured starlight. On another, they were a humble gardener, tending to luminous blooms that radiated a gentle warmth. Each vision, each possibility, filled Ilari with a strange mix of longing and acceptance. They saw the infinite potential that resided within them, the countless paths their life could have taken. And yet, they also felt a growing sense of peace, a sense that every choice, every twist and turn of fate had led them to this moment. As they climbed higher, the air grew thinner, the starlight more intense. Ilari felt themselves changing, their body and spirit aligning with the celestial energy that permeated the tower. At the pinnacle of the moonbeam tower, bathed in a radiance that seemed to emanate from the very stars themselves, Ilari encountered the Zerathal. They were beings of pure starlight, their forms fluid and ever-shifting. Their voices, when they spoke, resonated with the music of the spheres, a harmony that vibrated deep within Ilari's soul. The Zerathal did not speak in words, but in emotions, in memories, in dreams. They communicated through a language that transcended the limitations of speech. Ilari understood. They understood the Zerathal's ancient wisdom, their deep connection to the cosmos, their role as guardians of the city of stars. The Zerathal had been expecting Ilari. They had foreseen their arrival in the patterns of the stars, felt the echo of their journey in the whispers of the astral winds. They knew the purpose that burned within Ilari's heart, even if Ilari themselves did not yet fully comprehend it. With a gesture, one of the Zerathal summoned a pearl of pure, radiant light. It pulsed with the same energy that animated the city of stars. This, they conveyed to Ilari, was the lumen pearl, a gift, a key, a destiny. The lumen pearl hummed with a life of its own. It pulsed with the combined energy of the city, a miniature representation of the dreams and hopes woven into its fabric. As Ilari held it, they were overcome with a sense of responsibility, of purpose. The Zerathal, through their silent harmonic communication, revealed the pearl's purpose. It was a seed, they explained, a catalyst for change. The city of stars, while beautiful, was incomplete. It was trapped in a constant state of flux, its past and present swirling together in a chaotic dance. The lumen pearl held the power to bring balance, to anchor the city to its past, while illuminating a path towards a brighter future. It was a daunting task, one fraught with unknown consequences. Yet Ilari didn't hesitate. They understood. This was why they had been drawn to this place. This was the silent hum that had resonated within them since they first set foot on the astral dunes. The city of stars was not their destination. It was the beginning of their journey. In the center of the city of stars lay a fountain, not of water but of pure, liquid starlight. It was a wellspring of the city's energy, the source from which its very essence flowed. Guided by intuition and the silent wisdom of the Zerathal, Ilari approached the fountain. With a reverence that bordered on sacred, they lowered the lumen pearl into the shimmering liquid. The effect was immediate and profound. The starlight surged, erupting in a dazzling display of light and color. Visions unfolded before Ilari's eyes. They saw the city of stars transformed, no longer a chaotic blend of past and present, but a harmonious fusion of both. A place where memories were honored, but where hope illuminated the path forward. The city thrummed with a newfound energy, a sense of purpose and direction. Ilari watched as the starlight solidified, forming new structures, new pathways, new possibilities. The city of stars was evolving, growing, becoming something truly extraordinary. Ilari's heart swelled with a mix of awe and accomplishment. The silent hum within them had transformed into a resonant song, a symphony of hope and renewal. As the light subsided, a final gift from the Zerathil materialized in Ilari's hand. A compass, crafted from stardust and whispers, its needle pulsing with a faint, ethereal glow. It pointed not north, but towards a destination unknown, a path that shimmered with untold possibilities. The Zerathil, in their silent, harmonious way, conveyed their farewell. Their purpose here was fulfilled. The city of stars was now in Ilari's hands, but their journey was far from over. The compass held the key to a destiny that stretched beyond the city's shimmering borders. With a final wistful glance at the transformed city, Ilari turned towards the unknown. The compass hummed in their hand, a constant reminder of the journey ahead. They had found a piece of themselves in the city of stars. Now they were called to explore the vast, uncharted territories that lay beyond. The astral dunes stretched before them, no longer a desolate expanse, but a gateway to infinite possibilities. Ilari took a deep breath, the air alive with the promise of adventure, and stepped forward. The compass led the way, its faint glow, a beacon in the swirling chaos of the cosmos. The journey they knew